Okay, welcome back. We have gone through two scenarios of Panzer General 2. We have invaded Poland from the north and then swept behind Warsaw to clean up eastern Poland and also an airfield behind Warsaw. Both scenarios were generally a success, I guess. Each took a little over an hour, or about an hour. Now we are to the invasion of Norway. Germany's invasion of Norway will stretch the Wehrmacht's logistics to the limit. You must decide where to focus the committal of your army. Strategic warning. Isolated and difficult to reach objectives await the southern landings. Extreme mountainous terrain awaits the northern landings. So I assume that the northern landings are going to be centered around probably Narvik, Trondheim. And the southern landings will be around Oslo. Maybe, I think another town down there is Bergen. I can't remember the names of the town in southern Norway. Skagerrak. So I think I would rather go for the southern landings. Those seem more appetizing. I don't really want to go for extreme mountainous terrain. I'd rather go for isolated and difficult to reach objectives. So let's say Norway south. Okay, well, let's just check Norway north. I see the British up there. Interesting. So yeah, let's go here. Let's just attack the Norwegian army in the south.
Ah, Herr General. There you are. I was talking to my friend Nikolaus. We have just a new assignment for you. High
Leading
command.
part. Capture all victory
Your
hexes.
main target is the capture of Oslo.
Main
And heavy
target
cruiser
Oslo.
Blücher has been assigned to escort your
Blucher
landing
is
parties
to escort
the
our
camp.
landing parties. Blucher's at 6 strength. Doesn't look like it's too healthy. And it's right next to a fort. Bravo.
Simultaneously,
Well
you will need
planned,
to secure
Blucher.
major ports along the coast from here to here.
Also,
Keeping them under our
seize
control will
major
go a long way to
ports.
keeping the British and French out of Norway.
to keep the British and
Thus
French out of
preventing our
Norway.
enforcement of Norwegian
And
neutrality.
enforce Norwegian
To aid you
neutrality.
in the
That's not very
mobilization
neutral,
of
is it?
Fallschirmjägers. Quite useful
We've
findings
mobilized
among the
Fallschirmjägers. We recommend you
Infantry will
put
be
your
far more
tanks into
useful than
reserve
your
for this
panzers
battle.
in this battle. Now, I know General Falkenhorst's plan might seem a little light
General
on
Falkenhorst's plan might
specifics.
seem a little light on specifics,
Trust me,
kind of a
the plan
vacation
looks like it
trip.
was originally some kind of vacation trip. Even so,
Okay.
I have every
I have
confidence.
every confidence in your abilities. End briefing. Okay, to clear room, move troops to reserve. Okay. We got another hero. Generates 20 wow. 20 prestige a turn. So in a 20 turn scenario, that is going to be 400 extra prestige. That's seems significant. I guess I'd rather have one that helps me in battle, but this will be better than the first hero I got, which was almost useless, I think. Okay, so let's put him somewhere that he won't die. What unit is sure not to die? I would say that this one is sure not to die. So heroes, assign hero. Famous. Close. Okay, so I've now got a famous level bomber commander. We'll just scan the map real quick. It looks like the Blucher that's supposed to escort me to my landings is actually in a trap. I see. Norwegian patrol boat, fort, which is like a coastal battery. Let's just take a quick look at the fort. But yeah, these things are beast, I think. 750 prestige. That's expensive. Spotting 4, range 3. Heart attack 21, naval attack 14. So yeah, that thing's gonna destroy the Blucher, I would guess. Let's see what the Blucher looks like. Heart attack 13, naval attack 12, ground defense 14. Yeah, I think the Blucher had better run away as fast as it can. What do we have up here? We have a anti-tank gun, no artillery. Infantry, 4 infantry, 2 patrol boats, another infantry, Kristiansand. There we go. There's one of the ports that I couldn't remember the name of. Stavanger, okay. And over here is Bergen. So looks like we've got a couple of ships here. Another ship here. Looks like a destroyer. And a Schnellboot. Looks like a PT boat or a torpedo boat, probably. And it looks like we're supposed to launch our invasion here from northern Denmark. Okay, so let's first think about what we want to do here. Undeployed units. We will send in a couple of Pionere. I don't know if that's the right way to say pioneer in German. Okay, so we'll deploy the pioneers there. We'll let them land and see what they can do against that fort and that garrison with the support of the Königsberg light cruiser and the, looks like, destroyer. Looks like there's a destroyer here for the Norwegians plus this fort, so that looks like a pretty tough nut to crack with only 2 units, but let's see. I think I looked at a video of this. I think there's a British sub somewhere in here, so we'll be a little careful how we approach this. So let's decide what to put away. We get our 3 upgrades. Let's take advantage of those to get rid of this guy, this weak artillery, and replace him with, I think, this type of artillery. I want to say, yep. Oh, why is the upgrade button not lit up? Oh, I don't have the slots, that's why. Okay, so back, cancel. Let's, instead of that, well, let's try to reinforce everyone first. It's not full strength. And then let's see what kind of reinforcements or upgrades are available for this guy. I think we want to... No, let's not spend the money. Let's just put this guy into reserve. And he said to put away all our tanks. I'm not sure I want to put them all away, but let's put 2 into reserve. That at least frees up some slots to do some things. We'll go now to upgrade this artillery to the 150mm with a half-track pulling it. And we'll make, that'll cost me 2 slots, make that upgrade. And then, let's just check. Can we upgrade our strategic bomber? Yes. Junkers 88A. I think I will upgrade. Okay. I think that's one of my 2 of my upgrades. Now, I kind of want to buy another level bomber. I really like the level bombers, but let's wait a minute. If I look at my reserve, I believe I need another engineer. So the question is, do I keep this infantry and buy a fresh engineer, or do I upgrade this infantry to get advantage of a little bit of experience? I think first, before I do anything, let's put away another tank. Or... I think I want to keep out 1 tank, so we'll put away this tank. We'll keep out the tank that's not quite +1 experience and see if we can get him to +1 in this scenario, so he's more useful in later scenarios like France. Now, for the next upgrade, I'm assuming these can't be upgraded. They can be, but I'm not sure the BF-110C is really much of an upgrade, so cancel that. Let's try to buy a new unit just to see what's available. So we have Geberjäger, that's mountain troops. Fallschirmjäger, airborne troops. Grenadier, that's heavy weapons. Ver infantry, it's what I've been using along with pioneers. For tanks, the 38T, the Czech tank, which was actually a pretty terrible tank, is my top of the line. For armored cars, I don't think I'm going to use a recon at all, but definitely not in this scenario. Flak, I don't really want to use flak much until I get the 88s, and even then I'm not sure. Artillery, I've already upgraded my artillery and I have 4 of them, that should be plenty. Fighters can't be upgraded. Bombers and bombers. Okay, so I'm almost sure I want another one of these. But let's see, how do we get there? I think I need to buy another infantry. I've got 5 slots available right now. So if I buy an infantry or a pioneer, I've already got 2 pioneers, but they're already both allocated in the north. So let's go here. Let's go to pioneer with half track takes 1 slot. I think I'm happy with trucks. I'll buy this guy. So now I've only got 1 slot left. I need more slots. I don't see how he can reduce this air complement, because this is going to be a scenario where I really rely on the Air Force to extend my firepower, since I'm going to have to be landing across a body of water. I could put away 1 artillery. I think I can spend my upgrade on this artillery. By the way, let's upgrade him. I think I'm out of upgrades now. Yep, it's all 3. Now the question is, do I want to take 4 artillery, or do I want to just take maybe 3 to free up some slots? In fact, I could get rid of this artillery, but I bet he's really good against these forts. Let's check what kind of target they are. They are a class. How do I tell if they're a hard or a soft target? Target type. Yeah, it's a hard target, so because it shows a tank. And if I look at, I know on my for my artillery, this 210 is really good against hard targets, so I'm certain I want this one. I have no slots, but I could free up 4 slots by just getting rid of 1 artillery. Now I'm inclined to get rid of one of my better artillery so that the weaker artillery can gain experience. So let's play around with that. Let's put this artillery away. That frees up 4 slots. I really want another level bomber, but I also really want another pioneer. If I only take 2 infantry, that's going to allow me to have 1 infantry used to push this way, but I'll have 2 Fallschirmjägers. I think 1 or 2 Fallschirmjägers. Yeah, 1, 2. So I could have 1 infantry and a Fallschirmjäger push west here, and another infantry and a Fallschirmjäger push north. So that might be all I need, except that I'd prefer to have a pioneer in each. And the only way to do that is to spend another slot on a pioneer. So let's put away this infantry. Let's buy a pioneer with trucks. Purchase. Okay, now I have 2 pioneer. I now have 3 slots left. Now the question is, with those 3 slots, what do I buy? I could buy another Stuka. I could buy another level bomber. Both would probably be good choices. Level bombers are tougher, and they're pretty easy to level up. Stukas are a little bit more vulnerable and maybe a little harder to level up. Or I could buy a fighter, but I don't expect that much resistance in the air. Boy, tough call here. I think I'll go with a Stuka because that'll use up all 3 slots rather than the level bomber, which is always easy to level up later, but only costs 2 slots. Yeah, 2 slots. Yeah, let's take the Stuka. Okay, we are ready. Now we have to deploy the troops. So let's start I think what I want to do ideally is land right in here so I can push south and north. So maybe up here a little bit. So right in this stretch. This fort has a range of 3, so 1, 2, 3. It can reach to here. So I probably don't want to be landing right on top of that fort. So let's put some of these guys in the water. We'll say, let's put some... Let's say 1 here and 1 here to move out of the port. And then let's start our tanks and our artillery already floating in the water. And then we'll put our planes, let's put our fighters here and here, our Stukas here and here, and our level bomber here. We are set up. Let's save this. Okay, and let's get it going. Looks like I need to bring my units to full strength. Okay, first let's start up here. And we'll advance to here. No attacks can be made, so let's focus on trying to kill off this destroyer or cruiser, whatever. Yeah, destroyer. Staying out of range of the fort. The fort can reach 3 with its guns and spot 4. So let's go to here and to here. Okay. Then let's send this ship north to help the rest of the Navy out. Let's get the Blucher out of there. Yikes. What a freaking mess having the Blucher there. I think the sub is right in there. Yep. So let's get a dive bomber on him. For a measly 1 damage. And let's hit him with our little torpedo boat for 2, or for 1 maybe. My torpedo boat took a pounding. And then let's get the, let's hit this torpedo boat, patrol boat. Boy, for a waterborne invasion, there's a lot of naval opposition. It's gonna be pretty tough. 20 turns, I don't feel that pushed, so I think I'm going to wait. Let's see, this guy has a spotting range of 3. So 1, 2, 3. He can't see any of my guys right now. So I think I'm just gonna hang out. I'll send a dive bomber to whack this patrol boat. And then I'll send a level bomber. Oops, that's a Fallschirmjäger. Send a level bomber to hit this patrol boat. Although I wonder if there's an AA gun up there. I don't see one. Okay, and then I'll need to escort the level bomber. And then I'll need to escort the Stuka and the Blucher. And then I'll take my Fallschirmjäger. And I think let's land up in these hills. Maybe here. We have the high ground, and then let's find the other Fallschirmjäger. He can hop on a plane. And then I think we'll just hold him back. Don't want to go get shot down. This guy can board a ship and start to head out. This guy can also board a ship. Start to head out. I can wonder how far this torpedo boat spots. Spotting 2. So I should be able to get away with putting my tank, I think. I don't even know where I want the tank. I could send him over here. I think I will. That's spots 4, so boy, he can see a long, long way. I think I'll put the tank here. And then I think I'll put 1, 2, 3. I think I'll put a gun here. And then 1, 2, 3. I'll put another gun, I think here, although I don't really know if I want to land a gun there, so just move them there and there. And I think we're done. Yeah, we'll call this good. Turn 1 done. Let's see what they do. Oh, there's their fighter. Gladiator Mark II. He took a beating from my Messerschmitt. There's also another plane. What is that? Sorry, no, that was the fort hitting my... There's a plane to the north. Looks like another Gladiator. He smashes my cruiser with his destroyer. Ouch. Okay, that stunk. Let's run away. Back here. 3-7. Let's go for that. And then this. And let's take the city. And then, do I want to advance or try to kill this? I don't really know what I want to do there. Tempted to just leave it rather than attack it, but let's wait a turn to decide. I didn't mean to do that. Back up. Okay. This destroyer will head north to try to help out the cruiser Colne up there, the light cruiser Colne. Send our Stuka as soon as I can find it. Let's find the experienced Stuka. In on the sub for 3. And my E-boat in on the sub as well. Now the sub's down to 2 strength. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. The Blucher, boy, it's hard to get out of here with the Blucher. Maybe if I instead send in my dive bomber, I can sink it and let the Blucher free. Okay, that's much better. Now, do I want to take one last shot at this patrol boat on the way out, or would I rather just move south? No, let's take a shot. Okay, and then we'll head south. Now in the air, let's grab my 2 fighters and have a go at the gladiators. There's an 8-point gladiator and I thought there was another one. Yeah, there it is, I think. Let's go to the air. Yep, there's a gladiator. Okay, he's got 6 points. So on either one, I could get a 0-4. Let's hit the stronger one. Because once they're weak enough, they'll basically not be a threat unless they reinforce them. So now we have a 4 and a 6, so let's hit the same principle. Let's hit the 4. Because I don't think the AI hasn't seemed to have, the AI has not seemed to have prestige to reinforce their units, so let's hope that they stay at a 1 and a 4, which means they hardly matter. I could have just tried to kill one, but which is usually what I do, by the way, but I think this will work okay. Okay, so now I've got my level bomber remaining. I can get ashore with an artillery, or with a Panzer, or with both maybe, because I think I get to move after I land. So let's see, yep. Okay. And then let's also get the artillery ashore. Get them in the hills. You can't fire though. Anything else that can reach the beach? Yep. So this guy, the pioneer, could get ashore. Tempted to put him ashore. I think I will. I kind of want to go onto the high ground here, but then 1, 2, 3, the fort is going to start firing at me. I believe I'm better off just to go west. And then here we have another gun. Let's try to avoid that sub. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go here, the sub can see me. If I go here, the fort can see me. If I go here, no one can see me. And then next turn I can definitely get ashore somewhere. Well, hopefully get ashore. Oh, here's another patrol boat. I should have moved it out last turn. Okay, let's put him here. And then I've got this pioneer. So let's send him somewhere. Let's send him here. But the sub will see me. This might be a good hex. I think this is. Okay. And then I think all I have left is the level bomber. He's down to 9. I'm tempted to reinforce him. What is this? -1 and 7. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, this is an AA. I'm just going to go after him with the para. He's down to 3. Did he retreat? Yes. Let's take this. Airfield. And then let's take this opportunity to... Wait, is that... Oh, that's my artillery. Huh. I think I'll put him behind the Blucher so he can try to get ashore next turn. I'm a little worried the sub's gonna hit him though. Let's see. Here, I could try to bomb one of these towns so that they can't hit my troops ashore so much. They'll be suppressed. This suppression lasts until the next turn starts, so if any suppression they did would last. What's left? I will retreat with this guy. With that destroyer. I think I'm done. Done. Oh no, no. What is this? This is my Fallschirmjäger. Okay. Let's drop. Okay, so let's go here. Drop right here. That'll protect my pioneer at least. Yep. That way my pioneer can't get tag teamed by 2 different units. Okay. Now we'll call it done. 2 turns in the books. Well, that's ideal. The sub attacked my E-boat and sunk himself. Thank you. Here comes another patrol boat. Okay, so... Okay, I paused the video and did some playing around with the other Norwegian scenario and this one just to see kind of whether I had the right scenario chosen here. I think I do. I think this is the better scenario. Easier scenario, I should say. That's probably a better way to say it. So I'm happy with this scenario, and this scenario seems pretty doable. Not too bad, really. Okay, so now my tank. Do I want to engage him here? Or do I want to send him north? Let's just send him north. Over the hills. Oh, look at that. Here's the gladiator. I didn't even notice him come in. Let's try to get one of my Messerschmitts and shoot him down in flames. Done. Let's go to the air mode. Is there another gladiator? There was a 1 point. Oh, there was one more 1 point gladiator, but here's a 1 pointer. So let's grab my Messerschmitt and go shoot this guy down completely. So he's gone. Okay. And then I think we can finish off this AA gun with my para. And I'm sure that I landed. Oh yeah, there. Is this mine? No. I landed a. Oh, it was my tank. I knew I landed a unit here, but it was my tank that then went north. Okay. Here, I think let me get my full strength back first, while I get some other units ashore. So here's my pioneer. Land, walk here. And then here is my, got another artillery here. How many artillery do I have? 3 or 4, I can't recall. Here's an artillery, I think I have 3. So the question is, do I want this artillery to go north or south? I think I want him to go north. No, wait, yep, north. And then this artillery, I think I'll land him right here. And that's it. All my troops are across the water. There's a patrol boat coming here. I've got Blucher. So I think next turn will be the turn to hit Kristiansand. This turn I wouldn't mind going after this fort or that fort. So I think I will send him after this fort. Send my other Stuka after the northern fort, which is, I think, definitely the more important fort, since it protects Oslo. And then I'll use Blucher to bombard here, and I'll use my level bomber, which I could reinforce. No, let's take this town if we can. Maybe I should have reinforced them after all. Let's see. 1 and 6. Let's take the town. 0 and 6. Let's knock him around. I got my Panzer, which I've already moved. I don't think I have any units left to knock him with. Where did the Norwegian cruiser sink itself? I think it did. That's interesting. And over here, let's do some reinforcements. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can see me there. He can't see me here. So we'll just move up a little. And I think the para will just stay where he is and not attack the town yet. I think I'm done. Oh, no, this boat can go north. Now I'm done. Forts are firing. Their patrol boat retreated. And And they drove my paratroopers off of the airfield. But I don't think they retook it because they didn't want to leave the town. So here, could I just reduce this fort to nothing? I could. Is it worth victory points? I don't know. Or prestige, I should say. I just don't know if it's worth anything. So I'm tempted to just leave this. I think that's what I'm going to do. I can't retake anything. All I can do is sit there and shoot. So let's just advance out. Nothing there. I think I'll go and dismount here. There's a gun. 75. So that's a small artillery piece. Or unit, battery, whatever it is. Regiment. Here. Oh, I don't want to get in the trucks. Let me undo that. We'll walk up. We'll hit it with some shore bombardment. Has 1 point left. We'll take the city. Oh, we can't because we already walked up. I think we'll go ahead and kill him with the para. And then it looks like this town is held also by an infantry. Here we should be able to kill this guy with almost a tank. Let's send the BF-109. Nope, that won't do any good. Let's go after the forts again with our Stukas. Let's take this opportunity to reinforce the level bomber. And then, anything useful to hit with our fighters? No, it doesn't seem like it. Cloud is coming next turn, so actually I should have reinforced the Ju-88A, the Junkers 88 next turn, because it's going to be cloudy weather. You can see up here that the weather forecast is cloudy. Okay, so I don't really think I want to reinforce these two guys, but what I might do is I might move one to this airfield. And then I think I'll go ahead and hit this guy. He's dead. And then I'll advance here. And then I don't think this guy's gonna get the fire. It's too far. So let's just move up. And let's just move up. I don't want to be within 3 of that fort because then it can pound my artillery. So I'll go here. All these are done. I can use this guy to start to dig out the defenders there. Start to reduce their entrenchment. I don't know what else is left to move. Probably not much. Let's see here. Yeah, just need... Oh, no, my Messerschmitts, but I can't see what they can do really. So I'll end turn 4. Oh, they came out of the town to hit my artillery. Madmen. That's interesting. Well, they lost 2. Or they killed 2 and lost 3. It looks like. And they also advanced here to hit my para. Wow, they hurt him bad. My para's in bad shape. Okay. Got an infantry and an artillery here. I could really blast that artillery. Let's go for that. Get on the mountaintop. Higher ground bonus. They'll retreat, I'm sure. No, perfect. Okay. Don't retreat. Alright. And then here will dismount, which is what I would want. And then I should be able to put my para into the town. I don't think I want him in the town, actually. I think what'll happen if I put him there is that... maybe I do. I'll put him in the town. And then I'll drive these here and hopefully they'll dismount. Yep. Okay. They could go 1, 2, 3. It looks like they can't reach any of these units, so I think I'm safe there. And then this guy, he can fly up, but he can't quite reach the area to help those pioneers up there. And over here, boy, this guy's got himself a pickle. Start with my Panzers, but he'll probably retreat into the town if I do that, so let's... I don't know if I want to take away that option because I really want to be able to move these closer to Oslo. I think let's start with some artillery because I know I want to do that for sure. Okay. And then let's let him go ahead back to the town. Let's see what they do. Yep. Let's... I can't fly my plane. Oh, I can fly my planes. Maybe they're just less effective when it's cloudy. Okay. My Stukas could still do damage, so we'll do a little damage to this fort. And then we'll do a little damage to this guy, maybe. Get your experience where you can. I'll put some elite reinforcements into my big gun. Then I will make a very weak... Nope, I'll make an attack from these Fallschirmjägers. That's pretty good. They surrendered. I should be able to fill up these pioneers to 15. Move my tank north into some hills. Follow with this artillery, although he's going to get shelled from that doggone fort. Nothing can be done about it, really. I'll just move up, take my lumps. Okay. I've already moved everything down here. I think I might move these to a different airfield while I have the chance, since it's cloudy. These, I think I'll leave at this airfield. Oh, and I can hit the fort for 1 without taking any back, so let's do that. I think because I outrange them. That's 4 away, and the fort only has a range of 3. Just ships remaining, so we will end the turn. Ouch. Ouch. Boy. They are really pounding my Panzers. Okay, turn 6. We'll start up here because it looks like we're having a little success. Kill off the artillery. And then advance into the hills. Here I'll take 1 point of replacements. And I think I should be hitting this fort 1, 2, 3 from 4 away to slowly reduce it. So let me start working on that. And I'll send this destroyer back south since it looks like there's nothing else to do up there. Then I'll bombard this infantry. Also, I could use my level bomber on him. I think I'll do that. Let's see. 1-7. Let's knock him. We will advance after him with the artillery and the infantry. My poor Messerschmitts aren't effective in the clouds. They aren't effective in this scenario in general other than as anti-air. Last scenario they seem to be pretty good at hitting ground targets with this scenario, not so much. No luck. Both the plane and the cruiser missed. Here looks like another Stuka. I think I'll go after this fort once more. And I don't want to send the Stuka north because I think probably we've got AA lurking up here. That's why I'm not really looking at the north for targets beyond this fort. So here we've got an artillery unit, an infantry, and my weak Panzer. So this guy can down the fort or reduce the fort by 2 possibly, or is that just suppression? He suppressed it for 1 or 2 and he killed 1. So that's good, I guess. Here he should be able to just, you know what, I do need air, I think, to go after that artillery, but I just can't reach it. So probably I should have sent a Stuka up there, regardless of any anti-air that's waiting. I can't quite see what the losses would be there. Two. Let's move this guy over here. Move this artillery up. And let's reinforce my tank. Hopefully moving this artillery up to help defend it will prevent it from taking more big losses. And then I'll move this pioneer up. I really need some get going on this northern offensive. I've run into a brick wall here. Next turn we have sunlight. I'm not sure my planes are in the right position to take advantage though. I probably well, I'm not sure what I could have done. Maybe the Stuka could have reached. Although if the Messerschmitt can't, probably the Stuka can't. If I can stay 4 away from this fort, 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be safe to move up. So let's do that. Alright, we'll end the turn. Turn 6 done. Turn 7, he's hitting my tanks and my artillery. Oh, this little patrol boat is part of the problem here, I believe. Wow, the fort reduced my paratroopers to 1. That's ominous. Okay, got rid of that guy. I need to take the city, or the town, the village, whatever that is. I think I'm just gonna run away with these paratroopers because otherwise they're gonna die. Which way to run? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go here, and then I can go either direction later. So then next, where are my Stukas? Let's see if we can do any damage up here. No, we can't even reach. So the only way to do anything up here is to get an airfield. Maybe this airfield is better. I don't think so. No, they could reach that hex right there. So let's do that. Then let's move. Let's take our best Stuka, bomb the fort again, hoping to reduce it by 1. Yep, good. Let's take our weaker Stuka, rebase it over to here, Kristiansand. And then let's also rebase our other fighter over here. So now this airbase is empty except for 1 Stuka. And we can take our level bomber north to hit... I could really blast that PT boat. Let's do that. Or the patrol boat, whatever it is. Done. Great. Okay, now I will reinforce my tank. Boy, my tank's just taking a beating. Let me use my gun to reduce the fort further. And then, question is, do I want to, oh yeah, let's have the paratrooper go after that artillery. We can knock off 6 for a no loss, that's perfect. And then let's move this guy up to prevent my artillery from being attacked. And then, I think let's reduce this gun further, or do we hit this guy to prevent counterattacks? Let's hit this guy. Okay, I think everybody up here is fired. This guy should be able to move north another hex, staying away from the fort, 4 away. Let's see what we have left. Okay, we can reduce the fort. Over here. If we had the level bomber available, he would be pretty great. But we do have high ground, so let's hit him with high ground. And then let us advance here and hit him again. From high ground. And he's dead. Super. Alright. I don't know if there's anything out here. Looks like there's not. Okay. Blucher. Knock off another one, maybe. Nope. Just suppress it, looks like. But that means during the enemy turn they can't fire very well at me. So let's run this guy south. You see there's just an infantry waiting for me, and there's that patrol boat. Here, let's bring this guy south to deal with the patrol boat as well. And I think I'm done. Yep. Turn 7. Let's go find the patrol boat. It's probably running right back to the fort. Yeah, I don't see him. He's probably headed straight for the fort, which is what he should do. We'll put some replacements here. And then we'll take our Stuka, hit the fort. Why is it 0? Oh, because it's overcast. Well, let's try. I think we got one. Here, I don't think I can reach a thing. Nope, nothing. So we can go try to bomb these guys, maybe. Let's advance north. Oh, I could hit the fort. Let's do that. And then I can save my level bomber for whatever's happening up here. So let's go up here. Fire again with this weakened cruiser, the Blucher. I don't think I killed anything, just suppressed. And I would love to knock out that artillery. Let's go ahead and advance, knock out the artillery. Then we can fire this artillery on the fort. And fire this artillery on the hill. Then we can bring the level bombers up and hit the hill as well. Situation's looking way better in the north. Okay, so now can we make an attack? Yes, we can. It's not a great attack, but I think that's okay. Let's see. Yep, that's not bad. And then I'll bring my Panzers up to the hills, hit him again. Knocked him out, perfect, okay. That's awesome. Now, what to do here? I think I'll just go ahead and advance next to the city. Move my artillery here, so 1, 2, 3. It's still in range though of the fort. I'll keep squeezing these guys or scooching these guys north. Yeah. I think we've already fired these. Oops. I think we'll call it done since it's cloudy. The planes won't do much good. And they hit my Fallschirmjäger with no artillery support because their artillery was a little bit too far back. Couldn't really be helped though, I don't think. Okay, so this guy's just gonna shelter at this fort. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to him. These guys are probably fully dug in. Yep, 10 out of 10. So now I need a couple turns of just... I wonder if BF 109E reduce entrenchment at all. I don't think they do. Nope. I'll just wait. Although I could bring the cruiser down to try to bombard them. I was sure having fun hitting this fort though. Let me hit the fort again. I haven't done... I did a point to it. How did it get back to full, I wonder? I thought I hit it for a point before. Maybe they're rebuilding it. It sure is a waste of prestige. Okay, so over here we're just gonna sit. It's sunny out though, so let's get our Stukas working on these forts, or at least this fort. And then we can have our other Stuka possibly hit the town, but that wouldn't do anything, so instead let's go for the fort. We have the level bomber remaining. I think we don't want to take this city yet. Let's take on this unit right here. I'm just waiting for AA to pop up and start hitting me. Yep, there it is. Anti-aircraft. Okay, but I didn't take a loss, just suppression. That's good. This guy can work on this fort. This guy can work on this unit. Boy, my Fallschirmjäger is at 5 strength. No joke damage. Oh, if I move here, I have high ground, so I can get a 1-3 on him. Whereas if I go to the village, it's a 1-2 because I don't have high ground. Interesting. And the Fallschirmjäger, let's go ahead and take this village. And then let's move this guy up. This guy's already fired. So let's bring my level bombers in. There's really not much left to do. Oh, they've already fired. I think that's everything. Yep. Well, yeah. Oh wow, he's coming out to attack me with his patrol boat. I was hoping he could attack the town, but it looks like he can't. I can hit the patrol boat though. And back up a little bit. Over here, I just bombard the town and wait for their entrenchments to go down. They're down to 7. Still not time, I think. And then here, I'll just hit the fort. Maybe I'll just suppress it. I'll hit the... Am I about to take the airfield? Not this turn. So I'll just keep bombing away on the forts. Since I can't get to another airfield yet. Looks like I... Oh, actually, you know what? I think I can kill this fort once and for all and just do that. Done. Okay. And let me reinforce these guys. Here. Let's work on the city, I guess. A 1-5, that's a pretty good attack. And I take the city. Woohoo. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to come out with my tanks? Yeah, I guess I do. I can hit these for 4. Drive them south, and then maybe a fighter can work on them. Not that fighter, he won't reach. Not that fighter, he won't reach. So, where's my level bomber? Am I going to do anything else this turn? I already fired my artillery. I can bring in my... I really want them dismounted. I don't want them mounted, so let's drive them to here. And then let's go to... Let's say... I think it's safe to send my Fallschirmjäger there. Bring these guys here. We'll slide north a little. Question is, will they hit my artillery? I bet they will. Let's undo those last 2. Oh, I can't undo them. Okay. I think that's it for this turn. Turn 10. Done. Yeah, they come straight after the artillery every chance. Oh good, I got an ambush on that patrol boat. Doesn't matter much in the grand scheme of things, but I'll take it. It'll mean fewer losses. I don't know if that means anything in terms of prestige or anything else, but let's sink him. Okay, let's bombard the city again. Now it's down to 6. And we could hit it possibly if we suppressed it with a level bomber, but we might need to use the level bomber for something else, so let's wait. Let's use the Stuka to try to finish off... Oh, it's cloudy or raining, so I can't finish off this fort. I could finish with this guy, I think. Maybe. Here comes some mountain infantry. Let me, instead of doing anything else, just reinforce this unit. I will hit this guy with some artillery. Then I will move my Fallschirmjäger up to take this little town, this village. And then let me advance. Kill them with the fresh engineers. Let me move some more engineers into the area. Reinforce my artillery that took losses. Scoot up this artillery. Next I can reinforce my Panzers. I should have done something different there. Let's see. Undo that, undo that. These guys can't move. I was going to say I should move these guys up to support the tanks because the tanks are probably going to get hit. But instead, let's move these guys. Let's just spend the prestige. How much is it? 164 prestige, okay. Let's move these guys up. What's left? Take a shot. I doubt I kill it. Nope. But at least it's suppressed for the enemy turn. Level bombers. None of the bombers can move. I think that's all I have. Boy, they're pounding my tanks down to 5 again. Ouch. Infantry from the hills versus tanks. Note to self, very strong. Apparently. So it's cloudy. Planes will be less effective. I'm going to go ahead and make this attack. Try to bring this closure. Take the port. Then I will fly a BF-109 over. No, I won't. Instead, I will just, I think, run away with this unit. If I move it here, I think it can't be hit by the fort. If I move it as far as possible, the fort will blast it. So let's just go here. And then let's take another shot at that fort here. No luck. Up here. Let's see. It would really be great to finish off that fort and clean up this whole area, but that's... I never took this city? Nope, I sure did not. I can get it when my artillery passes through on the way north, or I can march this Fallschirmjäger up there. So let's start that process. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to reinforce my tank, hopefully for the last time. And then I'm going to advance my pioneers here. I will try to suppress these guns, AA guns, and then attack them. That would look successful. They fell back, but I have nothing to take the hex with. So next I'll fire at their mountain infantry, see what I can do to it. Not much. So let me just bring forward my pioneers, back them up with good artillery that can fire at soft targets, and then I'll hold there for the turn. Done. Yep. Okay. Turn 12 done. 8 more turns remaining. I don't think it'll be a problem to take these objectives, but let's see. Okay, let's start here. Kill off this 2-pointer. Let's move along the coastal road. Also move this guy along the coastal road. Move the Fallschirmjäger north. Finally got clear weather for 1 turn. So next, what to do here? We've got this. I think all guns need to be on this mountain infantry. That's the main problem I have right now. Let me grab my level bomber and put him there as well. Oh, that's a -1/-1. I guess the AA will shoot? Not really sure why my level bomber is going to take damage there. Let's look at this AA. Is it a range 3? Range 2. How in the world could it be the fighter? Can I reach that fighter? No, it's not the fighter. It can't be. Let me just take the airfield away first. Let's kill this guy. Just trying to grab some flags to sort of speed things up. Let's see here. Yeah, let's grab this flag, and then let's have my tank who's already moved. Is there anybody else? So now I can move some planes to that airfield, although it's going to be cloudy next turn, unfortunately. Let's move this plane up. Oh, you know what? I had an airfield right next to Oslo and didn't realize it. What a mistake. Okay. Boy, oh boy. Win some, lose some. That was a lose some right there. Can I do damage here? Oh, the fort's finally gone. No reason to even go there. So let's get my guys up to this airfield. Something that I should have done last turn. think that's all my planes. What's left to move? Take a shot at that. I doubt I'll hit it. That should be the last plane right here. Okay. Oh, his plane crashed because he didn't have another airfield to go to. Alright, so now most of the action is going to be in the north. Let's just speed up the coastal road here. And then everything's happening up here. We still need to take this objective down here as well. I just noticed that. Let's fire a gun here. That should allow me to take out this unit with no losses. And here's another unit that needs to be destroyed. So, should we do with our tank? No, he'll take a loss. Unless we fire our artillery. Then we should be able to use the tank. Oh, he killed it. Never mind. Let's send this guy west. Then let's send this guy on the east side of this fjord or this lake. This tank could go down to take this objective, or it could advance north. Let's go north. And there's another infantry. And now we need to get our guns in place. Where are my two guns? Here's one. We can advance to, let's say, here. And let's send the other gun here. And then let's bring a Stuka to finally try to finish this fort. No, that won't do it. Darn, I was hoping I could finish it so that the infantry doesn't need to make an attack next turn to finish it. Alright, let's go start reducing the city. Is that an artillery? Okay. So I can send a Stuka after the artillery at least. So here's a Stuka. Go hit the artillery, and then we can use our other Stuka to hit the other infantry. Looks like 0 effect. Okay, I'm going to chew some gum while I finish this. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. I'll try not to be too noisy with it. I don't think there's anything else useful that I can do here. Let's just check. Oh yeah. We can take another shot here. Nope. Yeah, we got it. Dead. Awesome. So now all that's left is to occupy this city. The question is, who can I do that with? Did I move my Fallschirmjäger? Yeah. Oh, he came forward to attack my tank in the village and did some damage. Boy, they really pick on my tanks in this scenario. The briefing at the beginning mentioned to leave your tanks behind, and I think it was right. Because my tanks have been getting plastered. Okay, so let's bring the level bomber up. We take this, game's over. Although... we also want to take this southern objective. Alright, let's bring out our Stukas. Hit the artillery and the infantry. So now we've got air on all those units. I've got my big gun. Let's hit the city with it. City is down to 4 entrenchment. That's pretty good. Making progress there. This guy still has 2 entrenchment, which is interesting. I'll suppress him so he can't hurt my tanks much. Let's go ahead and... let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's bring this unit north. And then let's advance to this town. Let's move over here and hit that unit. Let's let the tanks get a little bit of vengeance. And I wonder if we can bring a Messerschmitt in and kill it. It would be a lucky shot, I think, but we'll try. We did it. Very good. East flank secured. And then I don't really want to slide forward with this unit because then I think I'll get spotted and fired at. I don't want that really. So let's see what's left. I think just ships. 1 plane. Oh, I haven't moved this artillery, so let's get him rolling. Okay, that should do it. Turn 16 coming up. It is raining. I wonder if that affects ground combat. Let's see. Causes serious problems for combat. Planes are affected the most. Ground unit spotting ranges have. Ground units become less accurate. Hand-to-hand can no longer benefit from high initiative. Initiative is severely capped. Units receive less supply. After a few turns of rain, the ground will become muddy. Ground state is currently dry. Alright. Boy, that's not good. But next turn it looks like it's going to be clear. So let's do some bombarding. All right. Steady, steady. Anything else I can do? I'm not going to make that attack yet because I need to capture that southern town anyway. I suppose I get more prestige for doing that. Let me advance these Fallschirmjägers so I can take it next turn. These pioneers, I will run them along the road. And I think that's all I have to do. Oh boy, here comes some more infantry. Awesome. Okay, first thing, take this town. Now this should be the turn that ends it. So let's bring in the level bombers. Bada bing, bada boom. Then bring in the Stuka that needs the most experience. That would be... looks like this one needs the most experience to go hit this unit. Then we will bombard, and let's see what our pioneers can do with this. 1-7, 1-8, 1-6. Let's go with another bombard. Alright, 0-8, 0-6, 0-7. Okay, this guy needs experience the most, so we'll let him go 0-7. And we'll also let him take the town. Oh, that's going to end the scenario. Doggone it. Ah, well. Okay, victory in Norway South. Thank you for watching. Next time we will probably be headed to, I suppose, France.